know, the first time, yeah, I almost dropped the whole thing and kind of gave up because I really thought I was getting electrocuted. But I promise you, you won't. Hello there and welcome. Thanks for stopping by. As you can see from the title, today's video will be a short demo on using the NuFace microcurrent device. I have the mini one. Now, if you are looking into buying one of these, just note that the attachments do not work with the mini one. They only work with the larger size, which obviously it's a lot more expensive. But so what is it? I'll just touch on what it is, what it does really quick for those of you that know what it is already and are maybe using it. I'll put a timestamp down below and then you can just jump into the demo. But for those of you that are really not too familiar with microcurrent, what it is, it's a device that delivers a flow of energy. It delivers electrical currents to help increase the blood flow, to help bring more oxygen to the skin, to firm up the muscles, which in turn firms up the skin. It helps the contour, and all this added blood flow also then helps with collagen production. So you will increase the collagen, you will increase the elastin. Now this is now something that's going to happen overnight. Obviously we're still waiting for that one magical pill or device that will make us look young. Good luck with that. But you can expect to see results, they say maybe after the second month, and you know, results vary from person to person, everyone's different. The recommendation is that you do this 5 days a week for the first 2 months or for the first month, depending, you know, I think on your age or how much you need to treat on your skin, you know, on the condition of the skin. I did 2 months consecutively, 5 days a week as best as I could. So I would do Monday through Friday and then take off Saturday and Sunday. After that, they recommend that you continue to use it, but you can just do it 2 to 3 times a week. I know that it was intimidating for me because I have never used anything like that. I've never been to a dermatologist. I've never gotten anything done, Botox or fillers or anything. I do, however, at some point want to treat this area with some fillers, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on and we will start with the demo. So you turn it on by pressing it once, and then, so that's the first level. Then you press it again, so that's in the middle. And then you press it a third time, and then it's gonna be like on the right hand side. That means that's the maximum intensity. I recommend just starting low and kind of working your way up. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Oh, and sorry, the way you turn it off is you hold it down and then it turns off. Also, the way you clean it is you just get a damp cloth and then just simply wipe it. At first, I didn't read the manual, of course, that's what they tell you to do, and I just don't because it's too long. So I kind of make up my own rules. And so I was putting this under the sink after I used it. Just like the Mia, you know, I figured, well, it kind of works the same way. It vibrates, it's small, you know, so I just put it, I mean, thankfully nothing happened. It still works fine, but yeah, don't do that. We'll start off by applying the gel, and then we will start with the first section, holding the device vertically right above the jawline. We're going to move slow motions outwards, gliding the device and holding at the hairline until it beeps. So you do section 1, section 2, and section 3. And then we go back to position 1 and we do the same thing, working our way up, gliding outwards with a lifting motion and holding at the hairline, waiting for the beep. This is the third position here. Hold, lift, beep, and then go back to the beginning for a total of 3 times. Don't put too much pressure as you glide, but put a little bit of pressure when you reach the hairline as a lifting motion. Now we move on to the second section. So we place the gel only on that half of the forehead. We place the device sort of in the center with the sphere kind of right in the center of your face. And same motion, you glide up slowly, and at the hairline, you hold and wait for the beep. Now we move on to the other side of the face, applying the gel and doing the same thing. I will fast forward this part, but we're doing the exact same thing that we did on the other side. Now we finish with the last section, the other side of the forehead. Same thing, 3 different positions, lift and hold, and repeat 3 times each. And once you are done here, that completes the 5-minute routine. For the 15-minute routine, we incorporate the neck. So once you're finished with the face, what we just did, we move down to the neck. You start with one side of the neck, as you see here, and gliding from one position to the next. Same thing with outward motion and holding at the back of the neck. We're not going to be doing some holds for the neck. We start off with position 1, then position 2, and then one last position 3 towards the back, and we're going to hold for 1 beep or 2 beeps. We then move it up to the upper part of the neck and repeat the same thing, holding for position 1, then position 2, then position 3. And remember, you can hold in each one for 1 beep or 2 beep if you want more intensity. Now we switch the device horizontally, and we are doing holds at the jawline to give the jawline some definition. And we have 3 different positions that we hold at. And again, you can do 1 beep or 2 beep for each position. Now we move on to the face to try and get some cheekbone definition. So along the jawline, we're going to have 3 positions, moving outwards, 3 holds, holding the device vertically. And we can do this for 1 beep or 2 beeps. Then we move up to the actual cheekbone. The device goes horizontally now. That first one was position 1, This is position 2, and then one last one, position 3. Again, 1 to 2 beeps for each one. We now move to the forehead, and we have 3 holds, 3 positions. That's the first one. That is the second position, and you hold for 1 to 2 beeps on each. And this is position 3. At the beginning, I struggled with the feeling of the gel because this has, I wasn't sure at first if you're supposed to wash it off firstly, and you're not. It's supposed to be left in the skin. This has anti-aging benefits, but it's very, very sticky. I didn't like leaving that on overnight and then, you know, putting all my skincare you know, serums and everything on top of this. It just felt uncomfortable. So I invested in this one, which I had heard from someone highly recommended. It's called 70 Restore. I got it directly from their website, and this one is so much more affordable and it's so much more pleasant. It's not as heavy. It has a very like a nice fresh scent, and you know me, I just love scents, and so for me, if it makes the experience more like pleasant, you know, with that luxurious scent, then it makes it easy for me because it makes me want to look forward to it, and you know, that helps because this is a routine and you have to commit to it. So this one has 4 ounces and it's $27. The gel for NuFace has half of that, 2 ounces, and it costs $39. There's also another one that they recommend, which I think is the same price. It looks just like this, but it's gold. I'll just put a picture up on the screen. I did try that one. It has extra ingredients to help with tightening the skin. But I found that, again, it was just too expensive and it just didn't feel nice on the skin. So I actually, you know, returned that one. But if you find that you don't want to make the investment, you just want to see, you want to try this out, you can just go to Whole Foods and get some aloe vera, get some nice organic aloe vera, because all you need is something that will help the current penetrate. And then at that point, if you use aloe vera, you can just wash your face after and then go on with your regular skincare. So I find that is like, sometimes I'll want to do that and just wash it off because it's not for everyone. Not everyone's going to feel comfortable with that thick layer on your skin. But one thing that I've never heard mentioned anywhere is that when I moved up to like the 3rd level, you could kind of taste like this coppery thing in your mouth. It's so bizarre, and I don't know if this is something that I just noticed, or maybe I'm just going crazy, but I used to notice it really, like, it was strong at the beginning, and now I'm either just used to it and don't notice it anymore, or maybe over time that stopped happening. But it did happen with both of the conductivity gels, so it's not a matter of the product. So just, you know, an FYI. What else did I struggle with at the beginning? At first I used to kind of put all the gel on one side all at once instead of working by sections. No, don't do that. So if you're working with this section, put gel here alone, and when you're done with that one, then move to that one, and then until you move all the way around. If it dries up when you're halfway through, just take a little bit of water, dip your fingers into some water, and then, you know, kind of bring some of that moisture back so that you don't get zapped. It's not painful zaps, it's just like a little, you know, the first time, yeah, I almost dropped the whole thing and kind of gave up because I really thought I was getting electrocuted. But I promise you, you won't. And sometimes if I'm wearing like the thing to hold my hair back, terry cloth, I can't think of, it's like this fabric. Oh my God, my English. But anyway, you know, there's when you do the forehead, you bring it up, right, and you hold it here, and sometimes that would create some type of sensation which like would lift my little hairs here, which I have a lot of broken hair, so it was just funny, and that, you know, that kind of scared me for a little bit. But again, the more I did it, the more comfortable I became, and now I don't even notice it. Let's see, I think that's it, folks. Did you notice I cut my hair, by the way? Yeah, it's so much easier. I'm loving it. It feels healthy. And next I will be getting rid of the red as well. I'm gonna go back to light brown. So we'll see how that goes. After 3 years of being red, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, but it's better for my hair because it's falling out pretty badly. But anyway, this video is not about that. I hope I answered all of your questions or concerns, but you know, feel free to leave any questions on the description box. If you do, I would love to hear from you. I will list everything down also and try to link these products for you with prices and everything as usual. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope to see you on my next one. So come and say hi. Take care. Have a beautiful day. Bye.